Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl, and I have been documenting my experience using Mounjaro for type 2 diabetes. Also, happy Halloween! This is the eve of Hallows Eve, so happy Halloween. I'm going to take this hat off just because it's Florida and it's still 87 degrees, plus I'm filming under my oak tree. I thought this would be a nice change of scenery other than inside of my living room, although you haven't seen the inside of my living room in a few weeks now. But anyway, before I proceed as to this week's update, I just want to give you my disclaimer that I am not a healthcare professional and I am just sharing my personal experience using Mounjaro to treat type 2 diabetes. Also, I am not being paid for this video. I have had no contact with the drug manufacturer at all. I haven't even called their 800 number, which I probably should have, to figure out the whole $25 coupon thing, but I got that to work. I have been on their website, but again, I have no relationship with the drug manufacturer. So anyway, I just finished up week 18 on Mounjaro, and I finished up week number 2 at the 10 milligrams dose. And I have lost 1 pound this week. And I know that's not a lot, but I'm very proud of myself for doing that. So in total, since I started using Mounjaro 45 weeks ago, 18 weeks ago, I have lost 45 pounds. And that's incredible. I've said this every video that I can't believe how much weight I have lost. And I just think about that first day that I was at the endocrinologist's office and how it was prescribed to me. And we talked about weight loss, but I didn't think it would be this much. Of course, it's going to come down to maintaining, and I wonder, am I going to level off eventually? I mean, I don't want to continue losing weight and wilting away, but for my BMI, I do want to be the normal weight. According to the BMI calculator, I am still overweight, but I'm only 5 pounds away from being normal weight, according to the BMI calculator. I don't even know who manages the BMI calculator. Anyway, so that's that. Side effects. I really haven't felt any side effects this week. I guess the only side effect really is loss of appetite. Usually like on the first day that I start my injection, that I'm really hungry, and because that's a carryover from the last week. And then towards the end of the week, sometimes I feel hungry, but I really haven't felt that hunger on the 10 milligrams. So, maybe going up a dose, that's what it does, that your body is just becoming accustomed to it and used to it and just controlling your appetite. Glucose, I still haven't had an A1C check, but my glucose was about this week between 113 to 126, and that's non-fasting, so I'm proud of myself for that. I think those are great numbers. So, the better that I eat and exercise, hopefully I'm going to lower my glucose and obviously lower my A1C. That's the end goal, right? So speaking of exercise, I've been a slug when it comes to exercise this week. I have been doing my walking, my twice daily walking with my dog. I did some yard work today, but working out after work. I've gotten home between 8 and 9 o'clock the past week just because we had this special program going on. And anyway, I got home between 8 and 9, and I get up around 5:30, so that doesn't leave much time to do much else in the evening, because when I come home, I walk my dog. Sometimes I'll get something to eat, get on the computer, and then I go to bed. So if you count that, I hardly get 8 hours of sleep. So anyway, so exercise was slim this past week, but looking forward to this week. Hopefully I will get some more exercise in. I've been enjoying Pilates, and I want to get back to the Payo, which is a combination of yoga and Pilates, and there's some strength training in there and cardio and obviously some stretching, and I want to do that because I'm feeling things being seeing things that are being a little flabby on me. And internet was restored on Monday, so I did go through the comments, and I think I'm caught up with comments up until last week, so I will get caught up on comments for this week and beyond. So yes, it took almost a month for my Comcast, Xfinity, whatever they're calling themselves, to be restored. So I do have internet now, regular internet. I do have my T-Mobile hotspot, so I was working on that today when I was doing my laundry. My water situation still hasn't been fixed, so I have raw well water still being pumped into my house. Yep, I'm getting used to that smell. So anyway, yeah, I'm not running the washing machine, although my washing machine is still broken too, so that's another day. But anyway, other than that, let's see, I want to address some of the comments that I saw from the last few weeks. There was a question about alcohol. Do I drink alcohol? You know, I used to drink, I don't want to say that I drink a lot of alcohol. As I've been getting older, I'm drinking less alcohol. So I did make up a little cocktail today, and I wanted to show you. However, setting up my phone and basically my phone and tripod fell over and spilled a lot of my tonic water, which I was going to show you in the cocktail. And then I started filming it, and then I realized that my plastic cup was leaking, that I cracked it. But I'll show you what's in there anyway. So I made this beverage. So it's not alcoholic, but it's just a nice refreshing beverage. It's basically tonic water and sugar-free cranberry juice. I have a squeeze of lime in there. I don't know if you could see it. And then I stirred it with rosemary, which I grow rosemary in my yard. But this is the tonic water that I use, and cranberry juice. So basically, I use the whole bottle of the tonic water, and this is 6.8 ounces. And yeah, with the exception of today, because part of it did spill out because I knocked it over. And then as for how much cranberry juice, I just top off my cup. So again, I'm using plastic cups because it's not ideal for me to wash my dishes, because I don't have use of my kitchen faucet. Yeah. Oh, and then lime. I cut up some limes and I put one quarter of a lime in there. So it's a nice refreshing beverage. Again, in Florida right now it's 87 degrees. It's October 30th. So it's summer all year round in Florida. But it is a fall drink because cranberries apparently are harvested in the fall. And did you know Wisconsin has a cranberry trail? I was hoping to visit it this year, but that just didn't happen. So visiting Wisconsin's cranberry trail is on my bucket list. If you're from Wisconsin, have you been to the cranberry bogs and taken a tour? Something to look forward to next year, right? Yeah. So alcohol, getting back to the alcohol, do I drink alcohol? You know, in last month I attended a conference and I had a glass of wine before dinner, and I couldn't eat my meal. Basically, that was the night that I brought the prime rib home for my dog. That one glass of wine, it filled me up, and I really didn't feel very well drinking it. And I have to remember that wine has a lot of sugar, especially white wine. And I do occasionally sip other beverages. I recently tried like a bottled cocktail, and that was very good, but it's not something I have on a regular basis. I guess you'll say if I want to be really, really social, I'll have something in my hand, but I will nurse it. But like tomorrow night, I'm going out because it's Halloween. A friend, she likes to go out, and I don't know. We'll just see what I have. I don't even know if I'll be up to it. Maybe I'll just have a drink of water. I don't know. Put an umbrella in it and call it vodka. We'll see. Anyway, side effects, constipation. Have I had constipation again? You know, the constipation I haven't had recently, but I am being more mindful as to what I'm eating. I'm trying to eat more vegetables and fruits. So I have more roughage in there. So I'm also drinking more water. And I have to remind myself to do those things. I have to remind myself to eat. I have to remind myself to drink water. I don't have that thirsty feeling, so I am purposely making myself drink. What else? Oh, my starting weight. I started at, my scale said 197. And yeah, I have lost 45 pounds since then. I'm down to 152. I can't believe that. And I was going through some storage boxes, and I found some articles of clothing that I wore back in the 90s when I was in my 20s. I used to work in Yellowstone National Park. I worked for the park management company, and I was a front desk manager, and I was a guest services trainer. And I found a couple of the garments that I wore. They weren't uniforms. Because I was a manager, I had to actually go buy my own clothing, and I know I went shopping in Montana. So the outfits I got, I thought they were cute for Montana. I don't know if they're cute for Florida. I don't know if they're cute for the 2020s, but next week I'll try and remember to pull those out and put a couple of those on because I could fit into them. And they're size 12s, so that's very exciting. What else? What are the other questions that I had? My starting weight? Oh, exercise. I haven't been exercising vigorously this whole time, and I'm sure if I've been doing heavy weightlifting or strength training and cardio, I'm sure my body would look a lot different. These are the size 10 shorts and size medium top. I kind of feel like I'm a square. I don't know what body shape is that. I don't know, but obviously I want to have more of a shape to my body. And I know exercise will do that, so I do need to incorporate some more strength training. Definitely the yoga and Pilates is nice for just building my core and building my balance and just helping in other areas, but I know the strength training will really help firm up. Also remember, fat or muscle burns fat. So yeah. So oh, injections. Someone had questions about injections, whether they hurt. It's just like a little sting, and I don't mind the injections because I really don't see the needle, and I just take off the cap, turn on to unlock it, and then stick it in either one of my thighs or my stomach, and then just press the button and wait for the click. So it's just like a little it's not so bad. So don't be afraid of it if you haven't started Mounjaro, if that's holding you back. It's not scary at all. Not scary at all. Oh, back to the constipation. Someone had asked did I take for, or did I take anything with the constipation? So in addition to eating more fruits and vegetables, obviously when you have it, eating more fruits and vegetables isn't going to solve it right away. So I did take some Colace. I actually used the generic version of Colace, and that's a stool softener, so that helped things flow out properly, so to say. So yeah, so I really can't believe that this is me, that this is my body. Again, I want to lose more in my middle here to give me more of a shape, but yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm being cautiously happy. Is that a phrase? Is that something? Because again, I don't know. I know I'm going to gain weight back. I shouldn't think that way, but I'm working on building new habits now. Eating smaller portions, eating food that is better for me. So hopefully those habits will carry over into whatever the next phase is with Mounjaro. So I am going to start week 19 on Mounjaro tomorrow, which is at the 10 milligrams dose. I do have a meeting with my endocrinologist this week, so we'll see what she has to say. I hope she orders some blood work, but I hope it would have been ordered before, but I know the hurricane has thrown everyone off. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I'm sure I forgot some comments, or forgot to respond to some comments, but I will read through your comments and respond accordingly. And if you're on this journey as well, good luck to you. I hope you're having success. If you not having achievements that you think you should, don't be discouraged. Everyone, let's see, how do I want to say this? We're on the same journey, but we're on a different journey. We're all on the same endpoint, but we're all taking a different path to get there. So just remember that. My experience is not going to look like your experience. My experience isn't looking like someone else's, another Instagrammer or another YouTuber or another blogger. This is my own personal experience, and I'm just honored that you're here watching this and sharing my experience with me. So have an awesome week. be kind to people, do something good, and I will catch you next week. Happy Halloween, by the way. Don't eat too much of that candy. Bye.